John Walden, tell us about your experience. Because you've certainly been through the mill, haven't you?
Oh, just a little bit.
Yes.
I was diagnosed in early '86 and self-destruct like most of us have been through, you know, 2 years, and I was drinking a lot and just trying to cope with the virus itself. And 2 years later I woke up and thought, hang on, why aren't I dead yet, you know? So I decided to travel up north. I found this nice little place, Cardwell, up in northern Queensland, and there was a knock on my door and the police come in and started searching my place for drugs, you know. I used to drink down the pub a bit. I don't know, they must have thought I was a drug dealer or something.
Were you a user?
Yes, that's how I got the virus, yeah. But I had no drugs. And they went through my wallet and they said, how come you're on sickness benefits, you know? And I said, I'm HIV, and they said, what? And I said, AIDS. Well, they stopped searching and left straight away. Gone. And which I thought was pretty good because I didn't mess the place up too much. And but the next day I had mothers knocking on my door saying, how come you're living here? I've got children running around and you've got AIDS. Now, I only told one person, that was
a policeman,
you know. So
who you thought would respect your confidence.
My confidentiality was blown straight out the window. I went down that day to the pub to have a beer, and as I'm walking down the street, everyone crossed the road or went into a shop, so I had a clear way straight to the pub, you know. And didn't have to speak to anyone, which was good. Went into the pub, and the publican didn't serve me, but a barman did, and went out to the beer garden, had half of me pot, I drank half, and the publican come out and said, you've got AIDS. Grabbed me glass, took it over to the cigarette ashtray and smashed it and told me to get out, you know. So I thought, oh, this is good, you know. Went back to the caravan park where I was staying, and the owner spotted me walking in and said, grab your gear and go, you know. And I'd had it by this stage, you know. I mean,
So
I was going anyway, look, believe me, I was going. So I rang the policeman and I said, what are you doing, you know? And he said, well, you've got AIDS. I said, so what? You told the whole town, you know, you're going to have problems, you know. And they did. They had a lot of problems here. Like 3 years later, there was meant to have been 300 people infected with the virus, you know, and I was the one, and, you know, it was full on, yeah. Yeah,
you were seen as the man who'd infected half the population of Cardwell.
300, I was meant to infect 300 women. Now, I was only there 6 weeks. And I've worked it out to be about 7 a night. So,
and is Cardwell still panic-stricken?
Oh, no, they had T-shirts written. It was amazing. The Tourist Bureau were making a lot of money out of it. I wanted a cut. They had these T-shirts that said, if the Axemen don't get you, AIDS will. And the Axemen were a local football team. You know, I thought, oh, I've got to have one of them T-shirts.
Vince,